My goodness, September. What did we do to you? What did we do to you as investors? What did we do? September has been definitely a wild ride for us. The only great thing about September so far, I would say, has been the amount of dividends that I received in September. Actually, was more than I originally anticipated. $27.29. Actually, I'll bring up on the screen over here. Here we can see we have started back in like September 8th, starting from the bottom. Like we had Ryokan, we had Pizza, Manulife, which was a big one, $6.72. Bought a lot of that as it was kind of going down. So it's still low. Great buy, great company. Diversified Realty Corp, like $1.91. That's the one I throw a little bit of change in. It's a smaller position I have, I think only 4%. We have Chorus Entertainment, so $5. That's a nice one. It's kind of growing up there. Brookfield Renewables, obviously, that was a huge one that kind of took me over the top, $9.20. Of course, I have over $1,000 invested in that company, so of course that's going to pay a higher dividend than everything else. And then the fun one to see here is at the top, we've got CNR, the Canadian National Railroad, where this is the conclusion to my experiment to see what happens when you buy fractional shares. Well, you get fractional dividends. So I got 32 cents from CNR for the 0.5% of a share that I own. So that is what I figured would do, but then that turns out that that's the truth. So how is your September? Like how much did you get hit by all these dips? And unfortunately, it's kind of carried over in October, which I'm not happy to see. But what that does mean is that it is then an opportunity for us to buy some stocks at a decent price. So if you've been with me before, welcome back. But if you're new to the channel, hey, my name is Steve Coleman. I am a Canadian dividend stock investor where I put $150 every week into a tax-free savings account and I buy some stocks and I use my spreadsheet, which I can show you here, where I keep track of all the positions I have, all the number I have, the current value, the percentage of the holdings, unrealized gains, losses, all these nuggets of information to then make some decisions on what I should be purchasing next. So here I'll kind of give you a great example of the stock that I plan on buying today, which is Interject, renewable energy. So when we look at the spreadsheet here, it is currently low. It's only like 2% unrealized gains. So I'm kind of below. So if I were to buy some stock now, I'd be dollar cost averaging into that position and therefore just lowering my average price, which right now is $19.88. So it'll bring it down probably not much, but maybe $19.70, maybe even 80 cents. Every little bit counts, but that's what you do. You dollar cost average as you see stocks in the red. So they're on sale right now. Things are low. Actually, the renewables, I think in general are low overall. I think it's because the infrastructure bill in the US, people are waiting to see what happens with that. But who knows? So then I look up the list. So 2%, actually maybe I should resort this. There we go. So it's actually the third. But then the reason I want to buy into that stock is because it is only 6.5% of my overall holdings. So I am trying to keep things pretty even here. And I've done a great job over the last 6 months to even these out. At one point back in the beginning, Royal Bank and Brookfield were like 25%, or I think both of them. They were a huge, huge portion of my holdings. So then when Brookfield took a big drop, which is still down, it brought down the whole portfolio. So that is why diversification is so key. You want to spread across different sectors. So that's exactly what I've done. And so far, things are working. Obviously, the stock market's down, but once it rebounds, success. So Then I basically just you work your way up the list and see what else there is to buy. Last week I went and did some with Acon because it is only 4.5% of my holdings, but right now I'm up 6%. So I would wait till that one dips a bit. So it just seems like a great opportunity to buy some into Interjects. And with any money that's left over, I would probably put it into Course Entertainment. And usually once all those sales have settled, I'll go in again and then buy some diversified royalty corp. So because it's a lower price right now, it's only $2.81, but it pays a 7.47% dividend. So it's a great one to kind of build some monthly passive income. So, and just to throw some of the loose change to kind of make sure that every dollar counts in the tax-free savings account. So that kind of gives you the lay of the land. So I've already gone into my activity tab. The money that I've deposited, I've done the auto deposit, is already there. So it's just a matter of kind of going over my dashboard here and just seeing, okay, I got $153. So here I have determined that I could purchase easily 7 stocks because 8 would put me over. So if I go with 7, that will do nicely. And then afterwards, I will see like much, probably 2, but then I might have to wait until the 5% has cleared. Or sometimes if I get impatient, like who doesn't get impatient, what I'll do is I'll do a limit buy. And that way I can set the price that I want. Of course, I run the risk. Of course, we're investing in the stock market, so there's risk. That I might not get that stock. So a market buy guarantees that I'm going to purchase it, where a limit buy, obviously I run the chance that it won't hit that price that I'm targeting. But so far, I would say I've got like an 80% success ratio of, being able to determine what price the stock is actually going to be going up or down to, and I'll win that stock. So let's see, which views, I can stay here. Anyways, let's go into WealthSimple Trade and purchase those stocks. Okay, so I've got my phone in my hand. So we are going to go and interject. And so right now the markets are closed, but we can purchase some anyways. Maybe I should go back. So yeah, here we can see again. This just mimics kind of what the spreadsheet shows, but the spreadsheet at least can show all this information in front of you. So, where it says like 6.56% of my portfolio, that whole thing, the average price, all that's in the spreadsheet, but then it's kind of one view where I can see everything. It just makes my life so much easier. So let's go down to buy those 7 shares. 7, continue. Yep, we know the markets are closed. The 5% ceiling to market buy orders. And there we go. So I will not know if this has completely gone through for an hour, which is fine. And so I'm going to wait to see if I can get some of that 5% back before I buy the Course Entertainment. This is just what we have to do when we're trading. So small price to pay. But yeah, here, you know what? While I've got it on the screen, like here you can see like my 1 year, I'm down to 2.55% for the year. So I started in February. So that's low. I've seen this as high as 5%, but obviously in the last month, things this probably shows, there was some steep growth and it is tapering off. So hoping that we have a amazing fourth quarter, because I really like to see that get back up to that 7% mark. I'm be curious, where are you at? What's what year when you're looking at? And maybe that really depends on when you started. So when did you start investing? And then what percentage are you at? Kind of gives me an idea where I should be. One great YouTuber, I'm forgetting his name. Oh man, I apologize. He was up 15%, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. So I'll put a picture of him. I can't remember. K something. You're amazing. Go check out his channel. Well, great guy. Anyways, that really, I'm going to wrap this up then, because I've got a bunch of other projects going on in the house. So this is probably only going to be one video this week. I can show you here a picture of what I'm working on. I am repainting my daughter's bedroom, but just it found, there's some problems I need to fix, some drywall issues. So I am going to be a very, very busy person. I've got a very, very aggressive schedule. Want to basically not re-drywall, but I want to fix up the rooms, 2 rooms in 2 weeks while going to work, chauffeuring kids back and forth to their programs, and just trying to maintain some kind of life. So I'm going to be very, very busy. So wish me luck in the comments, guys, because I can't really be ripping out my hair because I don't have any. Well, I do. I choose this. Anyways, stay safe. As always, keep it in the green, and we will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.